Madam Chair. Thank you. And members of the committee. Ken Phelps, the Episcopal Diocese of Maryland. I thank my colleague. I'll say ditto to much of what he said. And the Episcopal Church, again, finds ourselves in complete support of this bill, given our view of healthcare as a human right. But never give a preacher a microphone. And we're in Lent, which is a time of reflection. And this is going to sound odd, but I want to talk about a Senate bill to kind of back into this. And it's Senate Bill 887. And what that bill is asking the MVA to do is develop a special license tag with the motto, "In God We Trust." And that strikes me as interesting because I don't believe it's true. An outside observer to our culture would say, you don't trust in God. You trust in a capitalistic system that is tilted toward the few. You trust in your own portfolios. You trust in your military might. You trust in a proliferation of violence. Those are the things you trust in. Well, Lent gives us that opportunity to really look at, where we are and who we are as individuals. And trust in God is faith in God. Trust in God is trusting that the thing I do with you, the way we interact, the way we engage, has everything to say about who we are. And it really lays the foundation for our future. And that future is all about developing the culture of God again, which is that place where we do embrace each other. We have a moral obligation then to embrace the stranger, to live into the teachings of Christ, again, as we interpret, that within the Episcopal Church. So I guess that's what I'm saying. It's like, let's think about that and let's actually prove that we can, change this. We can be a different kind of people. We request a favorable report.
I've been on this committee for 5 years, and I think most people that have served on this committee with me will attest to you that I've never ever said anything disparagingly about somebody that's come over here across the border illegally, because I understand why they want to come here. And it's precisely because we're one of the most giving, compassionate countries in world history, because we have a capitalist society. If you don't believe that our capitalist society is caring, why did we have 5 million people come across the border into this country in the last couple of years? And if it's so horrible, why aren't people going back across?
Difficult question to answer, but I would say just historically, when you look at other empires, the Roman Empire was finally undone because they had stripped the resources of all of the countries out beyond them. They existed on the boundaries and brought everything in. And their immigrant population swelled because that's where all of the wealth went. And if you look at our policies in Central America alone, just in the 20s and 30s, again, it's banana republics. It's just stripping away of the resources, and of course they're going to follow the money. If Nike would pay, that old example, a nickel an hour for a factory worker in Mexico when they knew they could make minimum wage up here and send that money back, what would you do?
Okay. Thank you. Delegate Lewis.